All right, my Forex family, this is Sydney Guajardo coming to you live from San Antonio, and this is the Trading Places. All right, so one thing I wanted to go over is, we go over a lot of different things, and it's the same thing every single day, and still people manage to lose money. And I'm not saying that people are dumb or it has nothing to do with that. It's just Forex has a mind of its own. We can give you trades all day long, and what happens is if Forex wants to go a certain way, it will. So you just have to continue learning Forex. And you're going to lose some, you're going to win some. There's some people that have a 95% win rate and still lose money because the 5% they lose on, they're huge losers. So you have to treat this as a business. You have to look at it like, if it's not going my way, get out of the deal, because that trade can get away from you and never come back. Meaning that the one trade that you lose can take away all your week's worth of gains. And that's not what we're trying to do here. We're trying to take bits and pieces of everything. Look, there's some wins and losses here. There's some big wins and losses. There's a big one there I did today. There's some massive losers there. But bottom line, we've made $13,000 on this smaller account. It's a $100,000 account, which is relatively small that's big to a lot of people, and that's large to other people. Small to other people. I trade a fund that's about 250 million, and they hired me to trade their account, and this $100,000 account is hooked up to it. So, like this one here, just to give you an idea, this one made $1,900 on a $100,000 account, okay? But it's connected to a $250 million account, and it probably made somewhere in the neighborhood of 1%, I don't know, $300,000, something like that. If it makes 1% here, it made 1% on the big account. So even these little winners here, they all add up. And I just to give you an example, when I'm looking at a trade, and let me erase this. And what I'm going to do is we're going to do we're going to go over rules today. Okay, so what I do, we go to this price retracement, and we're in a 240-minute chart. Okay. If you set up the high and low, like we always do, this is called a Fibonacci tool or a price retracement. Okay, and so these are all figured in. It's so crazy because if you put the high and low, look at that, the low's here, you take it up to the high point. Look how accurate this thing is. It's pretty accurate where support and resistance is. So just to give you an idea, let's say you're in this trade long and it's going and going and going and going and going, and you get to this line here, right? What are you going to be a little nervous that it goes here and then bounces? Well, of course you are. If it breaks through here, well, then you got all this other spot to for the trade to go. But anytime you get to support resistance, you have to cringe a little bit because it may bounce and test. It may test that line. That's what it's called, testing. So this one, it's a little off, but it's pretty dang close. Look how the Bollinger Band just kind of goes right there with it. It's all percentages. It's all algorithms. So of course, when there's news, you could be going, and let's say Europe decides to bomb, or let's say Iraq bombs Europe. The currency is going to fall. So there's unforeseen occurrences. So you always have to go to your news. That's why I always tell you guys, go to Forex Factory and look for the red folders. Usually the first part of the month you're going to see some, because that's when employment stuff comes out, farming comes out, all the economic news comes out. So you want to pay attention to that stuff. So when you're doing trades, when I say, hey, look, go to go to Euro, go to Euro JPY, and like for instance here, this is its all-time highest. So in order to check this, first of all, let's get rid of this. I like going, if it's at the all-time highest, if there's like no other candles up here, what I like doing is going back to where there is some data. So I go to the 1 day. I just put 1D. Got some Bon Jovi going on in the background. Liven it up a little bit. Hold on, let me see. So this is where the money is right now on Euro JPY. And you go back to the 1 day and there is still nothing. You have to go back a long way to get that. So what I like doing, putting a horizontal ray right there, so you know that's the highest it's ever been. So could it go higher? Well, of course it can, but the likelihood is that I'd be looking for a short signal. I thought it was this thing was going to run here when these two candles came out. That happened today a little bit. You know, even though it's on the day candle, it started to go red a little bit. Well, let's take a look at the 60 minute. 60 minute. So you see how it came down and it's kind of going this way. It has a very good chance of going this way because it's already come down from its highest. So I'd be looking that to go short. But anyway, that's what you need to, everything is based off of math, algorithms, and Fibonacci lines like support and resistance. Where has this trade been? So if this thing runs, I would definitely look for this one to go up to here. So to me, that would be like your first take profit. As soon as it gets to 125.05, you know, there's 45 pips there, or 50 pips, pretty close, right? So a little louder than I thought it was. So I'd be looking for this. It's kind of hovering here, and at any point in time, it could pierce through it. It can go back here and pick up some pending orders, and then come back down. At this point, it could do anything, but it does have a lot of trend to it. You know, it's been going up for the last several days. So, and it's never been at this high point. So I definitely look for some signals to be coming down. I wrote down some trades today, and that's what I'm going to do instead of you hearing me chatter and chatter and chatter. What I'm going to do is, for those of you who are students, go to the Telegram, and I have 6 trades. I have Swiss yen, Aussie dollar JPY, Euro Aussie dollar, Pound yen, Euro Swiss, and Euro SEK. And I would look for this. I would look for these on our channel, on our VIP channel. So, guys, all I know is the lines that I give you. If it, like for instance, Swiss yen is short after 117.010. When it gets to 117.010, it has a good chance to go short, but it could bounce and go long. So that's why we need to be careful and stay on top of our trades. So that's what we're going to do today. Other rules. If I were you, if you're going to sit down and trade, I would definitely download your MT4 platform on your phone. If you have an Android or an iPhone, it works on both. Case in point, a few weeks ago, I lost $2,500 on a deal on US 30. Well, what happened was there was some construction going on in my backyard. Pardon me, I had to yawn. And the tractor that the city was working on sliced our internet. And I didn't know what the heck was happening until my wife was yelling, "Hey, did you turn off the internet?" And I was like, "No, what happened?" I was like, "Oh, crap." So I went to my phone and closed out of it. So just in case you have an emergency, close out your phone. I mean, take your phone with you just in case you have to use the restroom, do whatever you need to do, go run to the store. You can always close your app from your phone. Don't take pardon me, don't take trades from your phone. Just don't do it. There's not enough information on there. It looks nice. It looks, unless you have an iPad and you can get used to it, it's a little bit bigger. You can go to Starbucks, different setting. You can always do it from there. What else? If you take a couple trades and they're winning trades, walk away. That's all you got to do. Just keep your mojo up, keep your rhythm. It builds up confidence. You want to look at a trade, you want to look at Forex when you are listening to your good music, when you have some coffee or your favorite things to keep you in a good mood. You want to build on little things. If you're having a bad day, don't trade. Just don't trade. You don't want to take that negative energy into there. I'm not talking about superstition. I'm just talking about just energy, the way you look at things. You want to be an even keel. That's how they say it. The reason why is because if you look at things when you're emotional, you won't make good decisions. Doing Forex is a business, so treat it as a business decision. Always match up with your trend. Always. If you're going to scalp or not, you have to scalp with the trend. And I'm going to give you some more rules as we go along, but just take those for now, and that should be good. That should be good for you. But that's what I want to talk about. It's not always about Forex training, because we talk about charts all the time, and I've given you 4 good trades to, 6 good trades to look at. So I'm going to put those on the Telegram channel. But anyway, these last few weeks, they've been making some changes with the Forex company, or the company that we've been doing in Forex. So I've been doing some work beforehand to get you some trades. So that may happen in the next week or so. So I'm going to have to cut the meeting short today, because we have to go over these changes as far as for communication, because they're in Australia and some of these traders are worldwide. There's some traders in Singapore, some of them are India. We have only 3 Forex traders in the United States. So anyway, so for that, I'll be looking for the Telegram trades that I have, and good luck, and keep your eyes open, and don't for any reason don't say that these are guaranteed trades, because you have to take a look at them. So if you like them, take them. Okay, guys, we will talk to you later. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.